Ollie, that's the first time since Coley was scoring 5 against Ipswich, what, 25 years ago or so?
Yeah.
9 in a game,
that
remarkable.
was in '95, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, but we shared the goals between the boys more than he did, because that was just before I came, and of course we had probably an easier task with them getting a sending off so early. But still, it's never easy to break teams down when they sit back and defend with 10 men, and I thought we were excellent.
Yeah, it was a game where we needed the 3 points. It was an important game. We managed to score 4 goals in the first half, and then when we come in at half time, it was about keeping a positive mentality and playing the game the right way. And if we'd done that, then we'd score more goals. And I think that the lads did that in the second half. And 9 goals. It's a beautiful night.
Dan, if somebody would have told you you'd score Manchester United's 9th goal tonight, would you have believed that?
No, I don't think so. I think we obviously come into the game knowing it was going to be hard, a hard-working team, and they've been doing very well in the league, but the game obviously changed after a minute, but we had to just keep believing that. I mean, we've got to do the right things. We can't just think we're going to win the game, and that's what we did. We scored some great goals first half, but we come in half-time, and the gaffer was go and get more, and all the players would go and get more goals, and that's what we did today.
Because sometimes when you're in a big lead at half-time, the game sort of fizzles out and nothing really happens. But it was the message, no, keep pushing in that second half.
Yeah, I think it's easy coming half-time. What, with 3-4-0 up?
Yeah, 4-0 at half-time.
Yeah, so I think it's easy coming half-time thinking, we've won the game. But I think Harry and the gaffer were especially onto the boys about go out second half and do exactly the same. Because, I mean, leagues sometimes goal difference is massive as well, but also for our confidence and doing the right things. And today was the day that we could go and do that. I think, the second half obviously takes us into next game as well. And I mean, we went and scored more goals second half. So
they changed system to a back 5, and they really sunk the block. So to get in behind them was a bit more difficult, and we had to be a bit more patient with our runs and make more small runs to pull them out of positions. And yeah, eventually they caved in. There was a period, 10 minutes or something, 15 minutes, where it was quite difficult to break them down. But yeah, we kept on playing, kept on squeezing them up the pitch, and we didn't really have to defend in the second half. So yeah, there's lots of positives to take from the game. But now it's, as always, it's about the next game now, and we have to do our best to win the next game.
I thought we moved the ball really well, quickly. We used the width. We had movements in behind. We had strikers that wanted to get on the end of it, scoring goals. Even had fullbacks wanting to be on the end of it. So it was one of those performances that you once in a while get, and you enjoyed. I'm sure everyone enjoyed being out there, being in a Man United shirt.
Is there anything you'd pick out? I was talking about obviously Aaron getting his first goal at Old Trafford, Edison getting his first goal at Old Trafford, Luke Shaw getting a couple of assists, Anthony getting in the act. What would you pick out?
I think the whole performance, but you can't pick out any one performance. But the reaction from everyone when they scored, or it was offside, but still, that woke everyone up again, and we finished the game really strongly.
I suppose being ruthless is something you want this team to be as well. Clinical, we saw that.
Yeah, you want to take your chances. You want to score goals, of course. Sometimes, a league position can be decided by goal difference. So we knew that when they got the sending off, this is a chance to score goals. But you had to get the first one. That's the main thing. If you get the first one, they've got to open up a little bit, and then you'll get more and more chances to score more goals.
The goals have not really been flowing in the last couple of weeks. Was that something you just thought would always come right, really, in a matter of time?
I think, if we're not in positions to score goals, that's a problem. But throughout the games where we've not scored the goals, we've always had chances. We've been unfortunate with some we should have scored. Some keepers have made some top saves. But I think as a forward, you can sort of accept that. You can accept missing chances. Of course, you have to improve and do better. But the thing that you can't accept is not being in the areas to score the goals. And as long as we keep doing that, we're giving ourselves the best chance of scoring goals and winning games. So, for me, for the forwards, that's what it's about.
Aaron getting on the score sheet at Old Trafford, Edison getting his first Old Trafford goal, Anthony back amongst the goals, and I suppose it could look back on this as being a pretty significant evening, really, for those guys.
Yeah, it's great. I think I think the Aaron one, I think the cross before, Harry said, "I'll go and get in the box," and the next one he did and got his goal. I think he'll be delighted. Obviously great for Eddie as well. His goal's been coming. He always gets in great areas, and I mean he's been lucky in the last few weeks, but he's got his goal tonight, and I mean he's a great player to play with.
Yeah, hopefully it can push us all in the right direction for the rest of the season now. You know, we've dropped a few points in the last few league games. So yeah, we needed a night like this really, just to get us going again, and you know, we can't really ask for much more than today. So we need to use this performance and the result today as motivation really, and something to mirror in the next few games. And if we do that, we'll pick up 3 points.
And in a season where it could well end up being really tight, you never know. Goal difference might actually be crucial.
We've been on the end of goal difference being the deciding factor, unfortunately. And of course, for us, it was important to just make the right decisions, play as well as you can, and don't think about them being 10 men or whatever. You just play as well as you can.
And I mean, I suppose the perfect start to such a busy month again, isn't it? It must do wonders for confidence.
Yeah, then again, it's a game on Saturday. We got a day extra of recovery, so we should be ready for that one.
And in terms of confidence, in a tough month with all sorts of games, 8 games this month, what does this sort of thing do for confidence, this sort of result?
Yeah, like I said, it just refreshes you really. You know, we can sort of take time now, and we go into the next game with confidence from this game, and at points in the season that's very important. It can win your games ultimately and get you points, which, you know, in a league that's so tight as this league, that can be the difference between winning and losing the league. So we have to just use this performance and use it as motivation to help us win the next game.